Hey y'all. Y'all know I've been missing y'all. Listen, I've been having a lot going on. I mean, I've been going on trips and been exploring and y'all been taking notes on my little cell phone. I got all kind of stuff that I want to talk to y'all about. I'm a, what I realized though, me being honest, and this is what people do. This is how just disrespectful. But what I realized though, and this is what a lot of people do, is that they push out like batches of stuff. And I talked to y'all about this a little while ago, how I felt like I was gonna have to go ahead and like pre-record some stuff because me coming on and recording every day is just not gonna happen. And then me realizing that my phone don't have a whole lot of memory because I do a lot on my phone, like a lot. Like my phone is a mini computer. But I don't know, y'all. I'm here today. I'm gonna look, go ahead and record at least something. Cause I've been missing y'all. I've been missing the interaction. I don't know, just a little everything, and telling y'all my business. But I don't even know where I want to start. Well, let me do this. Cause I got so many things that I've been typing up. Y'all know when the thoughts hit me, I should just pick up the phone and start recording. But usually I ain't got on clothes, or I'm in process of doing other things why I can't. Like the flight, I was on a plane flight Sunday, and was just kind of recapping my trip and being grateful. So let me tell y'all how it started off a little bit. Um, I went to Virginia, and it was me and a group of ladies called Coffee, Honey, and Grits. And this is my group, my girl group, you know what I'm saying? And we about to get on this business, making business moves, look, making money moves. And on the trip, like I was there and I was telling the ladies, I was like, y'all, I feel like I needed this trip. I feel like I'm gonna be crying. We're gonna get a lot of heart to hearts. I'm gonna get, some things off my chest. And, we were all kind of in agreement with some of that stuff. And it was like, well, if you need to cry, just cry. I was like, but it ain't like a little cry. It's the ugly cry. It's the snots and, all this other stuff. And they was just kind of laughing. And I'm like, for real. And I told my homeboy about this too. My homeboy was like, so crying's supposed to be pretty? And I'm like, it's not that, but it's like I've been wanting to cry for a while and it's just been stuck. Like it's just like I need to cry, but I ain't got, like stuff has been happening, but it's like I don't need or want or desire to cry over that. Like that doesn't pull it, but the energy is there and it needs to be moved. And so when I was in Virginia, I felt that a lot. Like I felt the energy shifting and moving. And then of course, yeah, it was so many different things. I went on my first train ride. That was so exciting. I'm gonna post videos of that too. Um, but it was such a beautiful experience. And I've always wanted to go on the trains and I adore trains. And I got to do the announcements like, welcome to Amtrak. um, and shoot, that weekend, no lie, we went from the car to the bus to the train, and then I wound up going on a plane. I was like, I did everything but a boat this weekend. um but it was such an amazing experience. And even on my way to the flight to the terminal, I was like talking to one of the ladies, and we were talking a little bit more about business and expectations and different things like that. And I was just telling her how when y'all, I love being close to the camera. Like I be wanting y'all in my business to understand how intense this is. But look, let me back up some. Let me get it together. But I was telling her, I was expressing to her and letting her know that for me, when I was younger, I'm gonna get to these papers too, cause look, all my notes that I took, y'all gonna get it in sections. But I was telling her when I initially came home from college, which was about 7 years ago. Um, the reason why I didn't want to come home because I felt like I was going backwards. And I was like, I don't want to go backwards and get stuck because a lot of the people that I saw around me when they moved home, they always got stuck and they got stagnated and they didn't do anything. And my spirit talked to me and was like, you know what? It's okay. Because even if you do get stagnated, even if regardless of what you think is happening, because you're focused on it, it may happen. But what you need to understand is that you are a rock that is in a now I can't even think of the thing called y'all know when David and Goliath, when he had the little thing, slingshot thing, bam. So my spirit was like, you're a rock in a slingshot. And for a sling in a slingshot, it has to go back and it has to be pulled and it has to stretch. And then you have to find aim before you let it go. And once it lets go, it's going to propel forward. And propel has been a word that, has stuck with me for a long time. And y'all even see that in my book, you know, 5 secrets, for a teacher to prepare her to success, or whatever it is life teachings is the title, but all of this other things. So propelling is been something very important to me. It's been a staple. And so what I was saying was to myself, the spirit was saying to me was, it's okay. You're going to go home. You're going to go backwards, but there's going to be a time and a place and a position that you're going to be in where you're going to propel forward and to be ready for that. And of course, I came home, I did a whole lot of stuff. I got stagnated. I got to a point where I was and I was expressing this to the girl, as I felt like I was on a hamster wheel and I was just moving. And I felt like I thought I was looking forward. So I thought I was moving forward. And in all reality, I wasn't moving anywhere. And then not only that, when I got off the hamster wheel, I realized not only were you not moving, allegedly thinking that you weren't moving, you kind of went backwards even more. And through my process, and we'll discuss a lot of these things later, but through all of those things, when I was getting on that plane, in that day, it was just like, first off, shout out to Spirit Airlines. I don't really deal with Spirit, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, because Spirit sometimes just be like, eh. But this particular day, when I walked onto that airline, first off, it was called Spirit. And I was like, I felt the shifting in my spirit. You know what I'm saying? And it's these representations, these symbols for us. And I walked on, I seen this beautiful black man, this beautiful black woman. And I was just like, oh, they're so, he's so handsome. She's so beautiful. And I kept going back and I was going to my seat. And I look over to the right. It was this dark-skinned, chocolate, beautiful woman with a hijab on. And I was like, oh my God, like she is she's amazingly beautiful to me. And I was like, I wanted to tell the other people that they were beautiful, because that's me. I usually tell people. But when I seen her, I just stopped. I was like, you're so beautiful. And she was like, thank you, sister. You are, you're only seeing a reflection of yourself. And I was like, dang, that's deep. But of course, I kept moving. But I sat there and I had a moment of realization that in this plane, in this ride where I am today, I'm now that rock, and I'm now going to be propelling forward. And as we rounded off in the plane and it did its little zigzags and taxiing off, it really hit me when we started to take off that now I'm in launching mode. I'm no longer sitting and being pulled. Now I'm progressing and propelling forward. And when I tell y'all, it was so much more to it, and I'm going to explain it in the upcoming series and videos. But when I tell y'all, I felt so much gratitude, and I was in a spirit of like, thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you to all those things that are working for my good. And I was just crying. I'm on the plane sitting. I wound up sitting by myself, and I'm gonna go over the full story. But I'm on this plane. I'm looking out the window, and I'm boohoo crying, and I'm just like, life is gonna be so much better. Life is going to be so amazing. There's so many great things that's to come. But I'm grateful for this moment, that the right here, the right now, where, ultimately I will never, and I hate saying never, but at this point it is what it is. I'm never going to be in that place again. But it was an experience for me to have, so I can appreciate where I am and where I'm going. It's going to be so much better. Like, it's going to be so good. It's delicious, honey. And I just really wanted to share that with y'all. Like, I think 2023, I know 2023, I know it to be an amazing experience. And I'm so excited. I'm telling y'all, I got like, even with that one story, I got 5, 6 stories to tell y'all. But I'm here. I'm ready. I wanted to make sure I got this recording out. It's my lunch break. I got to go get my kids. But y'all, in all honesty, I'm excited. I can't wait to get back on here. I can't wait to get my numbers up so I can do live. So if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share the video out so that we can get these numbers up. That I can go live instead of trying to wait and write stuff down and record later. I can go live as soon as things hit me, so I can share this information, these downloads that I'm experiencing, with you, because I don't believe that it's just for me. I think that it's for everyone, and it's for those who need it. So I love y'all. Always be true to you. I'm gonna see y'all later.